Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Riverside Township Radio Players. There you go. It's nice to see so many familiar faces and new faces. We love having you. We love sharing our passion for old-time radio with you. I'm Jacob Pelka, the director for this month of April, and we have two wonderful comedies for you tonight, and we're so excited to perform them for you. We hope you enjoy. Later, you're going to hear an episode of Flywheel, Shyster, and Flywheel, the Marx Brothers radio show. But first up, we've got an episode of the sitcom The Fabulous Dr. Tweedy from 1946. The show starred Frank Morgan, one of the great actors of the 30s and 40s, who you'll undoubtedly know as the Wizard of Oz and Mr. Matichek from The Shop Around the Corner. Morgan plays Dr. Tweedy in this show, a tenured professor of philosophy and dean of men at Potts College in the fictional town of Pottsfield. The show follows the charming and humorous misadventures of Dr. Tweedy. It's lightheartedly funny, and it is strikingly similar in tone to the beloved Our Miss Brooks. It's similar for another reason, too. Gail Gordon played Mr. Potts, chairman of the Board of Trustees at Potts College. So not many people realize that Frank Morgan was, or maybe you do, but he was really big in radio. After performing on many hit radio shows in the 30s and 40s, like MGM's Good News of 1938, Maxwell House Coffee Time, alongside Fanny Brice's Baby Snooks, and Kraft Music Hall, Morgan's weekly radio salary had escalated to $7,500 in 1945, which is about $97,000 a week today. But he really didn't need the money. He preferred to relax on his boat and fish. But nevertheless, he was lured back to accept the title role in this show in June 1946. The sitcom was the American Tobacco Company's summer replacement for Jack Benny's top-rated Sunday show. Our episode tonight, titled The Bum, or sometimes titled Tweedy Takes in a Vagrant, was originally broadcast on NBC on June 30th, 1946. It features the first appearance of Welby, the bum, originally played by Harry Von Zell, who would later become a regular on the series after tonight's episode, and you'll see why. So sit back, relax, and enjoy The Fabulous Dr. Tweedy.
Pall Mall Famous Cigarettes presents Frank Morgan as the Fabulous Dr. Tweedy. Pall Mall Famous Cigarettes, wherever particular people congregate. On land, in the air, on the sea, wherever particular people congregate. Pall Mall Famous Cigarettes, outstanding. And they are mild. Pall Mall Famous Cigarettes are made from Pall Mall's traditionally fine imported and domestic tobaccos. Pall Mall's greater length travels the smoke further. It filters the smoke, gives it, at the very first puff, that cooler, smoother taste. Wherever particular people congregate, Pall Mall Famous Cigarettes, outstanding. And they are mild.
Pall Mall Famous Cigarettes present Frank Morgan as the Fabulous Dr. Tweedy, written by Robert Riley Crutcher. One touch of nature makes the whole world kin, and every Saturday morning, Dr. Tweedy gets in touch with nature. He has a little garden in the back of his house, and there is nothing Dr. Tweedy likes better than to put on his old clothes and putter around among his prize-winning weeds. The other day, while trimming a tree, he made an exciting discovery.
Well, what have we here? A little nest.
Yes, Dr. Tweedy found a little nest full of...
Hornets! Hornets! Hold open the door! Hornets!
Yes, those hornets were as mad as Miss Tilsey, the Dean of Women, and she is as mad as a hornet.
Dr. Tweedy, you have no idea how it offends me to see you wandering around the campus in those disreputable-looking clothes.
Well, Miss Tilsey, This is more or less my day to dig holes.
You look like you crawled out of one.
You know what they say? Everybody must eat a pack of dirt before he dies.
Well, you're certainly the man who came to dinner.
You'll feel differently about that when my garden comes up. Miss Tilly, your name is on the first onion. Furthermore, I'd like to pick a corsage for you to wear to the dance tonight.
What? Onions?
Flowers, Miss Tilsey. Very pretty flowers. I'll have some 4 o'clock for you at 8 o'clock.
Oh, yes. I wanted to speak to you about tonight. Do you realize that during the dance would be an excellent opportunity to pilfer the dormitories?
Pilfer, Miss Tilsey? Are you suggesting that we...
I'm suggesting that you get rid of that tramp who has been camping on the edge of the woods. I just don't feel safe with that man so close.
Don't worry. You're safe. I mean, I'm sure he's quite harmless.
I tell you, he's a dangerous character. I know he is, Dr. Tweedy. I appeal to you. Get that man as far as possible from this school.
Well, if you feel that strongly about it, Miss Tilsey, I'll get rid of him.
Thank you.
Don't give it another thought. I'll take care of everything. You've seen the last of that tramp.
What do you mean I gotta scram?
I mean precisely that. I'm sorry, but you'll have to put out the fire and be on your way. And don't ever come back here. That's an order.
Whose order?
Miss Tilsey's?
No skirt's telling me what.
Never mind. Put out that fire and what's that you're cooking?
Slumgullion.
Oh, well, gather up your things and... What is slumgullion?
Mulligan stew.
Oh, well, now pack up your... Smells good, doesn't it?
Want to put on the nose bag with me? Grab yourself a can and dig in.
Oh, no. No, thank you. I wouldn't think of it, but I'm glad you asked me. It proves I was right and Miss Tilsey was wrong. I've always been a good judge of character. I can see you are fundamentally a generous person, so I'll have some of slumgullion.
Yeah.
Don't bother. Thank you. I can help myself. I don't want much. Just a sample.
Hey, take it easy.
Delicious. Absolutely delicious. I'm so sick of watercress salad at the school cafeteria. Nothing like the outdoor life to whet the appetite. I envy you. My friend, as Walt Whitman put it, a foot and a light-hearted, I take to the open road. Healthy, free, the world before me, the long brown path before me, leading wherever I choose.
If you like it so much, why don't you become a bum? You'd make a swell bum.
Me? That is cute, Tweedy. Doctor of philosophy? A bum?
Well, that's what this country needs. More high-class bums.
I guess I do look a lot like a bum in these old gardening clothes.
It's a great life, Mac. Have you ever been married?
No.
Oh, well, I was. That's why I appreciate this life. The trees don't talk back to you. All you gotta worry about is the beagles.
The which?
The long arms.
I beg your pardon.
The cops.
Oh, well, the ones in this district are certainly stupid. So why should you worry about the police?
Because, brother, they're standing right behind you.
Oh. But, Judge, I'm not a vagrant. I'm Dean of Men at Potts College. Dr. Tweedy is the name. That is cute, Ph.D.
Yeah, that's right. Me and him is a couple of college teachers.
I see. And your name, sir, is?
Dr. Doe is the name. John Doe.
Now, my friend, leave everything to me. I'll take care of this. His Honor knows a scholar when he sees one.
Sergeant, book these bums.
Just a minute, Judge. I can identify myself.
Yeah, my fraternity brother can identify us.
I have my wallet here someplace. Oh, here's a memorandum I received this morning. You will notice that it is addressed to Dr. Thaddeus Q. Tweedy and is signed by Miss Tilsey, the Dean of Women.
Let me see that.
It is in reference to my personal appearance when gardening.
Dr. Tweedy, I'm no longer able to restrain myself. Your appearance this morning is without the most...
I'd rather you didn't read it aloud.
Yes, I can see what you mean. Well, Dr. Tweedy, I guess we made a little mistake. Please accept our apology.
Tut, perfectly all right. Don't give it another thought.
Us docs will excuse you this time, but don't let it happen again. Be seeing you.
Come back here, you.
But, Judge, surely you don't intend to prosecute this poor fellow?
He's a bum, and I'm booking him.
Is the taste of freedom a crime? Why, he is simply a carefree traveler on life's highway.
A highwayman, huh?
Hey, Doc.
I know what I'm doing, my friend. Your Honor, take away his freedom, you might as well take away his life.
Come on, Doc, give me a break.
I'm an excellent judge of character, and this man's face is as honest and as innocent as mine.
Hey, take it easy, Doc. Take it easy.
Brook him, Sergeant.
Remember, Judge, stone walls do not a prison make, nor iron bars a cage.
You want to bet?
Be merciful. Sweet mercy is nobility's true badge. As Shakespeare said, it is twice blessed. It blesseth him that gives and him that takes.
I'm giving him 30 days, and he's going to take it.
But, Your Honor!
Let it go, Doc. I'll settle for the 30 days.
No, my friend. I want to see justice done. Your Honor, I refuse to stand by and see this man unjustly persecuted.
Well, will you vouch for him?
Where do I sign?
Right here.
Thaddeus Q. Tweedy.
Okay, he's all yours.
Justice is the queen of virtues. Let justice be done. What do you mean he's all mine?
He's paroled in your care for 1 year.
My care?
Take him home with you.
Home? With me?
And remember, if he does anything wrong, you are responsible.
Oh, no, Miss Tilsey. The college. The dance. No.
Oh, don't worry, Doc. For you, I'll tread the straight and narrow. I'm an honest bum, and I'll prove it. Here's your wallet back.
Oh, Miss Tilsey, isn't the dance a tremendous success?
Yes, but I can't imagine what's happened to Dr. Tweedy.
We've taken in $500. What should I do with the money?
Oh, well, here comes Dr. Tweedy now. Run along and dance. I'll speak to him about it.
Thanks, Miss Tilsey.
Good evening, Miss Tilsey. I'm sorry to be late for the dance.
We missed you.
Really?
Yes. Everything has gone smoothly. Tell me, did you get that tramp out of the woods?
The tramp? Oh, yes. I got him out of the woods, all right.
Good. I don't want to see him again.
You won't, Miss Tilsey. You won't. Not if I can help it.
It's good to know that I can depend on you. Sometimes. I'll sleep easier tonight, thanks to you.
Miss Tilsey, I've done nothing.
Just to be on the safe side, I want you to keep the proceeds from this dance in your house tonight.
Oh, no. Wouldn't it be much better to keep the money in the school safe?
Oh, all right. But I'll have it brought over to you in the morning to deposit in the bank.
Miss Tilsey, might I be frank with you?
About what?
There's no point in being evasive, is there?
Evasive?
I might as tell you and get it over with.
Tell me what? What are you trying to say?
Miss Tilsey, may I have this dance?
Let's see, salt, pepper, onions, carrots, slumgullion. Come on in.
Good morning. I'm Jane Taylor.
Pleased to meet you.
Is Dr. Tweedy in?
Nope.
Well, do you expect him back soon?
Yes.
I was in charge of the ticket sales for the dance last night. The money was given to Dr. Tweedy for him to take to the bank. Hey, what's that you're cooking?
Slumgullion.
Oh, are you Dr. Tweedy's cook?
Cook, gardener, valet, and general factory.
General factotum, isn't it?
Yeah, the doc's got so much brains, he needs somebody to look after him. And I'm the guy to do it. I'll give my right arm up to here for him. What a pal. Know what he said to me this morning? Flowers is lovely. Love is flower-like. Friendship is like a sheltering tree. Don't make much sense, but sounds pretty.
Yes. I think it was said by Samuel Coleridge.
Nope, Doc said it.
But Coleridge wrote it.
Then he stole it from Doc.
Where is Dr. Tweedy?
He went to see some dame named Tilly.
Miss Tilsey, I don't wish to interrupt your work here, but since last night, I have done some thinking.
I appreciate the warning.
I have been thinking about that tramp.
Why? You took care of him, didn't you?
Yes, I've taken good care of him. Frankly, Miss Tilsey, I don't believe he's as bad as you'd seem to think. After all, there's a little good in every man.
A little.
We should look for the good in people, not the bad. Trust them and encourage them. I know I could make a new man out of that tramp.
Have you seen the morning paper?
No, but I am a sound judge of character and...
There was a robbery last night.
Robbery?
I quote, "Last night, Oscar Schlupp's butcher shop on West 3rd Street burgled. A vagrant who was seen in the vicinity early in the evening is under suspicion, and an arrest is expected momentarily," unquote. Well, now what have you to say?
Goodbye, Miss Tilsey. Wilby, where are you? Where are you?
Right here, Doc. What's cooking? I'm seeing you steaming down the block and nothing flat.
Why did you do it? Or did you do it? No, you didn't do it. I know you didn't.
Didn't what?
You were here all night. You didn't leave the house once. You didn't even put your nose out the door. Did you?
I wasn't gone long, Doc.
Oh, well, it was only to get a breath of fresh air. You didn't leave the campus. You weren't anywhere near the town. Were you?
Sure I was. What's cooking?
Cooking? Yes. You aren't making slumgullion?
Yeah, Doc. I'm whipping up a big batch for you.
Oh, without meat, of course. It's vegetarian slumgullion.
Nope. It's got meat. The best, Doc. The very best.
So, you were at the butcher's last night?
Yes, I cleaned them out.
Oh, no.
He didn't have much, but I got all he had. Oh, Doc, look over there on that table.
Money?
That's for you, Doc.
Me?
Well, some dame was here this morning and said to...
Never mind the dame. Is this the loot?
Yeah, the proceeds from last night. $500. Not bad for a little town.
Why did you do it?
Do what?
Take the money.
I only took it to give to you, Doc. Come on, let's put on the nose bag.
This is a fine way to repay the man who befriended you.
Yeah, I think so too. Let's eat, Doc. Soup's on. Hey, where you going?
I'm taking this money down to the butcher. Maybe I can reason with him.
$500? Them butchers sure got a racket these days.
Before Frank Morgan continues, here is Ernestina Chappell.
Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever noticed what happens when a Pall Mall smoker tries to light an old-fashioned short cigarette? Unconsciously, he holds the flame a good half-inch beyond the tip of the short cigarette. He's looking for something that isn't there. He's looking for Pall Mall's distinguished length and shape, the streamlined Pall Mall design. Outstanding. And they are mild. Outstanding. Pall Mall is smoother. Outstanding. Pall Mall is cooler. And they are mild. At the very first puff, Pall Mall's greater length travels the smoke further, filters it naturally over the longer route of Pall Mall's traditionally fine tobaccos. Yes, Pall Mall's greater length filters the smoke, gives it at the very first puff that cooler, smoother taste. Pall Mall cigarettes, outstanding. And they are mild. Wherever particular people congregate, Pall Mall famous cigarettes, outstanding. And they are mild.
And now, back to Frank Morgan as the fabulous Dr. Tweedy. They say that speech is silver and silence is golden. As usual, Dr. Tweedy has picked the wrong time to go off the gold standard at the butcher shop.
Good evening, sir. I take it you are Oscar Schlupp.
No meat.
I'm here on a very confidential matter.
No meat.
It concerns the robbery last night. Naturally, you want that money back. I dare say you'd be so glad to get it back, you would dismiss charges against the person who took it. I dare say. Wouldn't you?
Would I?
I asked you first.
Look, you see this meat cleaver?
Sharp, isn't it?
See this chicken neck? Watch. That's what I'll do if I catch the guy who has my dough. Now, what do you want?
Do you have any fish?
Just what do you know about this robbery?
Well, would you mind putting that cleaver down?
Now, I like the feel of it.
Oh, you do?
It talks my language. Now, what do you know about this robbery?
Well, there's a lot to be said on both sides.
Of what?
Everything. Some people are one way and others are different. That is to say, certain people under certain circumstances do certain things and vice versa. Of course, I hope I'm not taking up your time.
Get to the point.
All right, I will, Mr. Schlupp. I have the money that was stolen from your shop. No, put that cleaver down. I am here on behalf of the person who robbed you.
Oh, yeah? Who?
The party prefers to remain anonymous.
I'll anonymous him.
Please, Mr. Schlupp, let me finish. This person is an unfortunate victim of his environment. As a twig is bent, so grows the tree. And this one is kind of crooked.
Yeah?
Who knows? Under the circumstances, you might have done the same thing. Put yourself in this poor man's position. You enter this heartless world alone. You are born without parents.
How?
You're an orphan. You have no mother to tell you what is right and what is wrong. You drift through life trying to take things as you find them. Soon you're trying to find things to take. You're a crook.
Who's a crook?
No, this other man. Then imagine you meet a college teacher, a doctor of philosophy, a man of keen intelligence and a sound judge of character. He takes you in and gives you a home. You want to repay him for his kindness. You do it the only way you know how. You steal.
So what?
So take back your money and forgive this poor man. Withdraw the charges and trust me to do the right thing. How much was stolen?
$300.
$300? I have 200 too much.
Well, there was 300 in the cash register and 200 in this drawer.
Oh, of course. Here's the 500. Now shall we consider the incident closed?
What about the broken window?
Oh, yes, the window. I'll pay for that out of my own pocket. Shall we say $3?
Shall we say 5?
3?
5? And what about this lock?
5?
7.
3.
7. And what about the cash register?
Cash register?
It's broke.
So am I.
Somebody's got to pay for it, or somebody's going to jail.
Oh, well, I have a very good fountain pen here.
That's a nice watch you got.
Oh, no, the senior class gave me that.
I could use a watch.
I'm sorry. That's the one thing I won't. You'll be careful with it, won't you? It means a lot to me.
Are you home, Doc?
Yes, I am.
What's eating you? You look like you lost your last friend.
I've come to the conclusion that I have no friends.
Sure you have. You got me.
Yes, I've got you for 1 year.
Is that what's eating you? Don't worry, Doc. If you want me, I'll stay with you forever.
Oh, this is the most unkindest cut of all. For when the noble Caesar saw him stab, in gratitude, more strong than traitors' arms, quite vanquished him, then burst his mighty heart.
Oh, what a beautiful skull you got, Doc.
Don't speak to me. I gave you a helping hand and you bit it. Brutus, shame, shame. Never have I been so hurt.
I done something wrong?
What about the $500?
Oh, you mean the proceeds from the dance last night?
Yes, you... Proceeds? Dance?
Yeah. The dame that left it said you'd know what to do with it.
Then you didn't rob the butcher shop?
He robbed me $1 a pound for beef. Doc, did you think I swiped that 500? Oh, Doc.
My friend, have I accused you unjustly?
Never have I been so hurt.
What have I done?
Plenty. I turn my back and you bite me.
My friend!
Brutus. Shame. Shame.
Forgive me.
Don't speak to me. I thought you was the greatest guy in the world.
You did?
You was the big brain to me. I thought you was the sweetest guy that ever lived.
My friend, believe me, I'm sorry.
Leave me alone.
It's the Dreyfus case all over again.
Take your hand off my shoulder. I don't like you no more.
Please don't say that. To err is human. To forgive is divine. A forgiving heart is worth more than all the gold in... Gold? Yes, the money. I gave it to the butcher. Oh, gosh. The dance money. And I had to give him my fountain pen and watch to get him to take it. Hello, Mr. Shroop.
No meat. Oh, it's you again. What do you want?
Well, it seems there's been a slight mistake.
What do you mean?
Mr. Schlupp, I have some good news. My friend did not rob your store.
Is that so?
Now, if you'll give me back my $512 and my pen and watch, we'll just forget the whole thing.
Just like that?
Yes, Sorry to have bothered you.
No bother at all.
Well, thank you.
Do you see that meat cleaver?
Yes. But I want that money back. My friend did not rob your store.
Then who did?
That's just it. Who did? To give you a direct answer to a direct question, I think you did.
What?
In the first place, you said $300 was missing. But when you saw I had $500, you raised it to $5. Why?
Well,
I'll tell you why. You're a dishonest man. You robbed your own store, and I'll prove it.
I suppose I busted my own window and crawled in through that little hole.
No, you couldn't get through that little hole. I said the window was broken from the inside.
What are you talking about? Somebody tossed a brick through the window. It was lying right here.
The brick couldn't have landed at this point. It's mathematically impossible. According to Euclid's calculus of tangents, differential and integral, let x be the brick and y be the window. In advancing difference notation, we regard x as a suffix, which gives us our solution. You see? Impossible.
I tell you, somebody threw that brick in here.
Oh, no. It was merely dropped there, as proved by the depth of the indentation. A simple problem for trigonometry. But why go on? It's an open and shut case. You may fool the law of Pottsville, but you cannot fool the law of physics. Pardon me. I want to call the police.
Wait a minute. Wait. Don't do that.
Well?
Well, you see, I lost a lot of dough on the races, and I was afraid my wife would find out. I told her I was robbed, but I didn't know she would call in the police.
Al, that is no concern of mine. Just give me the money. The fountain pen and the watch. I'll consider the case closed.
Oh, sure. Here you are.
Thank you.
But I still don't know how you figured it out.
I didn't figure it out. But I'm an excellent judge of character. Good day.
Is Dr. Tweedy home?
Nope, Doc ain't back yet.
Well, do you mind if I wait? I have to see him. It's terribly important. Oh, I have to see him about some money.
You ain't the girl who left the dance money.
Oh, dance money? No, I don't know anything about that. I just want to borrow some money. My allowance hasn't come yet, and there's this dress downtown that I simply have to have. Well, if I don't make a deposit on it...
Home again. All's well that ends well.
Oh, Dr. Tweedy. Well, I've come to get the money for it.
I know. Here you are. Count it. $500. It's yours.
500? But,
Hey, Doc.
Young lady, my advice is to take that money and put it in the bank.
Hey, Doc.
But Dr. Tweedy,
Don't ever bother me about money again.
Well, gee, I won't have to.
Oh, Doc.
Now, run along. Run along.
Oh, gosh, Dr. Tweedy, thanks a million. Goodbye.
Well, that's that. You should have seen me at the butcher shop. I was superb. A brilliant display of brain over brawn. You know, I would have made a wonderful detective. This man, Tweedy. What were you trying to say before?
Nothing, Doc. Nothing. You're so happy I just ain't got the heart to tell you.
Just a moment with his thought for the week. But first, this word.
Wherever particular people congregate, Pall Mall famous cigarettes, outstanding. And they are mild. Pall Mall famous cigarettes are made from Pall Mall's traditionally fine imported and domestic tobaccos. Pall Mall's greater length travels the smoke further over the longer route of Pall Mall's traditionally fine tobaccos. It filters the smoke, gives it at the very first puff that cooler, smoother taste. Pall Mall's famous cigarettes wherever particular people congregate, on land in the air, on the sea, wherever particular people congregate. Pall Mall, famous cigarettes, outstanding. And they are mild.
Here again is Frank Morgan with his thought for the week.
My topic today is courtship. Translated freely from the Greek, it means sticking your neck out. Then comes the proposal, where you ask a woman's permission to make a fool of yourself. Which brings me to my thought for the week. None but the brave deserves the fair, but only the rich can support them. Well, good night, folks. I'm going over to pay a surprise visit to the College of Musical Knowledge and Kay Kaiser.
Be with us again next Wednesday night when Pall Mall Famous Cigarettes present Frank Morgan as the fabulous Dr. Tweedy. Mr. Morgan appears through the courtesy of Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, producers of Three Wise Fools. Music was composed and conducted by Elliot Daniel. The fabulous Dr. Tweedy, directed by Glenn Hall Taylor and produced by Wayne Griffin, came to you tonight from the Riverside Township Hall Auditorium. Your cast of voices tonight featured the Pall Mall cigarette pitchwoman was Nell Brennan. Barbara, the girl who made off with $500, was played by Donna Amesmeyer. Oscar Schlupp, the cleaver-wielding fraudulent butcher, was played by Jay Summerfield. Jane Taylor, the girl in charge of the dance and the proceeds, was played by Amy Nieves. The quarrelsome judge who set up Tweedy with his house guest was played by Herb Thompson. The uppity Miss Tilsey was played by Ellie Babka. Welby, the honest and good-hearted bum, was played by Tom Duggan. Thaddeus Q. Tweedy, Doctor of Philosophy and great judge of character, was played tonight by Andre Dixon. And this is John Byhun, your host, saying goodnight for Pall Mall Famous Cigarettes, and stay tuned for more from your Riverside Township radio players. This is RTRP, the Riverside Township radio players.